Hey y'all, come on in. Let's talk about it. Hey Miss Ann, how are you? Hello Miss Janice, Miss Terry. Hello Miss Lorraine. Hello Miss Kim. Hello Miss Melissa, Miss Bridget, Miss Wendy, Miss Jacqueline. I know Miss Deborah. I was laying here watching the rest of Chef Carmen's live from earlier so I can take some more notes. And I glanced at the time like, let me get my butt up. Hello, Miss Siobhan. Hello, T with Time with T. Miss Marilyn, how are you? Hello, AR girl. Hello, Thomasina. Hello, Miss Michelle. Hey, sis. Hold on, let me do this right now, sis. All right, sis. Hello, Miss Keisha. Hey, Jay. Hey, Auntie Deb. Hello, Auntie Carol. Hello, RJ Official. How are you? Everybody, welcome in RJ Official. Hello, Miss Elaine. How are you tonight? You stepping out, Miss J. I know I got you up late. We not gonna be up. We not gonna be up that late tonight. But I just want to start off. Hey, brother. I just want to start off um by talking about the whole situation with Chef Carmen, her daughter, and Miss Tay Tay Tanasia. So, I've been telling y'all for a minute that I've been wanting to talk about Chef Carmen and Tay because there's been some things that I've been seeing that I've been kind of having my eye on. Y'all know I'm a watcher. So I've been kind of keeping my eye on their relationship, and it's been kind of different than the other relationships that I seen Chef Carmen in. So I started watching and paying close attention, and like many of you, um, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, I noticed the lack of affection Tay was showing Carmen. Um, and it just seems to me that Carmen had seemed to be more into Tay than Tay was into Carmen. Um, I started also watching Tay's behavior. Um, Tay seemed to be more uppity, more bulgarious than Chef Carmen to me, more about name brand things, living the more kind of like lavish life, even though she had a good work ethic. As you can see that she worked a lot. She had a very successful career, so she made her own cash. So I don't think that was kind of the problem, to me at first. But it was, to me, it was going to be hard for Chef to kind of keep up with Tay's lifestyle because that wasn't the speed Chef was on. So we gonna go back because y'all know me and my notes. So they met on June the 2nd. They be Chef X Tay to become her girlfriend on June the 12th. Tay said yes. And by July 23rd was the hot air balloon ride and Chef proposal. But somewhere in between there, Chef had given Tay a huge ring that was the promise ring that Chef had given. So this happened fairly quick. I'm not one to say that one can't fall in love quickly. That's not for me to judge. But in my opinion, Chef is older than Tay, even though Tay is 47. Chef is looking for love and have been searching for love in all the wrong places. And she is kind of looking for somebody to settle down with. So I think Chef was really just like looking for this somebody. And in her own words, she said Tay touched her soul. This was something, Tay did something to her someone never did before. So she wanted to make sure that she didn't let her get away. And I don't know, I've been married before. He ain't touched my soul. Maybe that's why I'm divorced. But he ain't touched my soul, that's for sure. So I don't know what it felt like to have your soul touched. But so she said this, and I'm thinking in my head, like, is this the same way that you felt about the other ladies previously? Like you were head over heels about them as well, enough to propose to the one before? Did she touch your soul too, or tap it, or at least lick it and run? Like, what kind of way did you feel about the one previously to propose to her? What's the difference between her and Tay, because you were going to marry that one too? So that was like going on in my head. Nevertheless, I continue to watch Tay. She was doing things that's not kind of my style. I watched her. She was kind of snappy and rude to waiters and things like that. I'm like, this is kind of like the total opposite of what Chef kind of her mission statement and what she kind of stands for. So I'm like, well, maybe opposites attract. But then I kind of seen as they moved on, Tay was like more concerned with the camera and the comments more than she was with the relationship, in my opinion. And it was more of lights, camera, action, in my opinion, for Tay than it was the relationship, because all while they were on camera, that was Tay's main focus instead of her being on Chef Carmen. And a lot of times you would see Chef trying to show her affection. Tay would shy away. For a long time, we wouldn't even see it reciprocated until it was starting to be mentioned in the comments, in my opinion, a lot. And then we start to see her gradually moving a little slower and start, moving to the beat that a lot of people was trying to get her to move to in the comments a long time ago. That's just my observation of the whole thing. In my opinion, they say that Tay never had a social media page and she was never into social media, and supposedly she didn't even know who Chef Carmen was before she met Chef Carmen. I call bullshit on it all. It came out that Tay was in a relationship with the lady Kim, which was Chef Carmen's friend, who introduced um, Tay and Chef Carmen. So I'm pretty sure she kind of filled her in before she sent her friend over there on June 2nd to meet Carmen, that she filled her in on who she was going to meet. And by them dating previously, they had to have some type of good relationship for her to want to hook her up with somebody else. So I'm not going to hook my friend up with somebody else without giving them a little background of who I'm hooking them up with. So I call BS on the whole she didn't know who Chef Carmen was before she met Chef Carmen. I don't believe any of that. Oh, Miss Kira, I see you with that badge, baby. I see you with that badge. Hey, Auntie Miss YouTube on fire. Hey, Kim. Hey, Miss Annette. So, and then I also watch the separation between the Worthies and um what's her name, Tay and Chef Carmen. So they were buddy buddy at first, and then all of a sudden they kind of parted ways. And then when Treese and Chef got into it, it was kind of a shady post posted. It was kind of a shady post posted on the Worthies page, like something to, now don't quote me on this, but it was something to the effect that we don't do drama over here, or you won't find drama over here, something to that effect. And then when people called her out and asked them was it shade, they later on deleted that post. Um, so I don't know with the whole conflict between that. And I saw on Tay's page, if you even mention the word these, they delete your comment straight off of the page. So you can't even mention that. So, and I was also kind of just like wondering, since the lack of affection, I didn't know if Tay was just the type of person that didn't like to show affection in person or in public, because some people are like that. But then when I saw the pictures of her and Kim, I'm like, okay, that's not the case. So is she really that into Carmen? And then once I saw that Tay, the page that Tay and Chef have together now, is an old page that Tay once had. I'm like, so this whole thing that Tay wasn't a social media person is a crock of BS to me. If you go down that timeline, you will see old pictures from Tay's trips before on that page that they share together now. So all of this, I don't know if Tay, in my opinion, is using this to build her platform, because as we can see, uh, Chef Carmen from get-go had no problem promoting Tay's page, and for a long time Chef was even willing to play grandmama and put on a whole dress and makeup and everything in heels to get that lady to what, 50,000 people. So I don't know what the whole thing about now. All of a sudden, you go from not being a social media person to now all the focus is on you building a channel and getting your page up. I don't know what the big fire is now all of a sudden about you and your pages, when you supposed to be so busy and you work 6 days a week and you don't even have time to repay Chef for gifts that she has given you to reciprocate the generosity, but you have time to run a channel or a page. That's kind of fishy to me. But nevertheless, I'm going to read some of your comments and we're going to take it from there, and we're going to go to the lives that happened yesterday between Ashley and Chef Carmen. Hello, Miss. Let's see, who didn't I speak to? Hey, sis, Miss Lawanda. Hello, Miss Tamika, Miss Gina. Miss YouTube on Fire say, Chef say she in love and there's no date on when you fall for someone. She's right, but yeah, I agree. Hello, Dee Dee baby. Hello, Miss Audrey. Thomasina said Tay has been married many times. Now, it was a rumor out there that Tay has been married 5 times. Upon research, I have not been able to verify that she was married 5 times, so I'm not going to put that out there. But if you want to do some investigation station, go to the Blogger Shade Room. There is a ton of things posted in there. So you like to be investigation station, then go there. Thank you so much, Miss Annette. You're greatly appreciated for the super sticker. So if you would like to be investigation station, you have to do your own research on things too, because people just post at their own will. So, and Chef also answered that question on her live earlier today, and she said that was fake, that was false, that she has not been married 5 times. And I have not been able to prove that myself, so I can't say that is true. But I did dig up some things that we will talk about in a minute. As Jenna said, Tay has been married twice and they were both men. Okay, I can believe that because I did see one. Miss Gina says, I think she has low self-esteem and don't want to be alone. You have to love yourself so that won't settle for less or first one to say hi. I absolutely agree with that. Hello, Miss Connie. Thank you so much, Miss Connie, for the super sticker. You're greatly appreciated. Miss Melissa says people are saying she's been married 5 times. I don't know if that's true or false. Like I said, I haven't been able to prove that was true. And I just did a quick search. I don't try to go deep and try to find people marriage records or anything like that. I just Googled her name to see what was going to come up because I seen all these aliases, but I'm not about to try to go dig up people marriage licenses and social security numbers and all that. I'm not that type of person. It's not that deep for me. Miss Carol says, "What could she did to touch her?" So I don't know. If my husband couldn't do it with her, I don't know what she could do. Say, no, I'm just kidding. But I don't know, Miss Carol, what she did to touch her. So I need to take some lessons from Tay. Because I ain't never had my soul touched and nobody's ever touched my soul. So obviously, I'm not living. I ain't touching people's souls and I ain't touching mine. I ain't doing something right. Auntie says Tay has been married 5 times. There are receipts on another creator's page. Okay, if they got receipts, you can't argue with receipts, I guess, unless they're modified receipts. These days, it's hard to believe stuff. Miss Ann said, Fat's cousin. Miss Deborah says, I like Stephanie a lot better than Tay. And I like Alonia as well, too, Miss Deborah. Miss Gina said, right, she knew. Miss Marilyn says, hit that like button. Thanks, cousin. Thanks, Miss Marilyn. Thomasina says, Tay was invited by Maybay. So the story that Chef said was, Tay was sent over by the worthy lady, Kim. I don't even think May was even aware that Tay was even coming over. But that's what I heard. I could be wrong, Miss Thomasina. Hello, Miss Tracy. She said, hey, everybody. Jay Gill says, so is the same-sex relationship a new experience for Tay? If so, maybe she's uncomfortable expressing herself. I don't know because I don't watch Chef anymore. No, it's not. She was first with Chef's friend, Kim. And there's pictures. I don't know how well you all going to be able to see this. But here is Tay with the lady Kim, that chef friend that was at her at the party that Chef had at her house with all the couples. Miss Janice says Tay said has only been married twice. Okay. Miss Connie says on the live today, she says she's been married 2 times only. Okay. I didn't finish watching that live because I realized that I made a post telling y'all that I was coming and I was trying to get some more notes and didn't realize how late it was. So I had to get my butt off that live and come to y'all. Hello, Lady Charisma. Hello, Puna. 07, baby. Miss Didi says, Chef trying to sugarcoat things about Tay, in my opinion. Everything about Tay that comes out her mouth, and no, I don't expect her to bad mouth or trash talk her fiance, never, but it's everything is sprinkle and glitter and cupcakes. It's like Tay, when she was talking to the man at that she brought in, the guy that's Bucky, I think his name is, when she was like, Tay is amazing, isn't she? Like, she's always been amazing. It's like, okay, we get that you love Tay, but if you're, first of all, don't put people on the spot like that. And then if you're going to put him on the spot, let him speak his mind. Don't coach him into saying what you want him to say. I just seen your name, Miss Jamila, pop up. Hey, baby. Miss Janet says, hit that like button. Miss Thomasina, I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I did not put that in my notes. So I could be wrong. I'm going to go back and check, though. Miss YouTube on Fire says it's on another blogger's page, Meek. It's definitely there. Okay. All right, Auntie, if you find out which page it is, let me know. Miss Carol said, did you see the picture of Tay and Chef kissing? Yeah, I did. Hey, Mom. Miss Dad said the blogger shade room is something else. I be over there in the bushes cracking up. Yes, it is. Hello, Miss Lynn. Miss Lynn says you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Tay didn't make a good first impression. She seems to distance herself from her friends. Even at Pride Party, she seemed distanced from the group. Absolutely. She definitely did. And then also something else I noticed about the situation was every time there was something like the proposal or any dinners or anything like that, it was never anyone that was for there for Chef. It was always Tay's friend, or somebody Tay knew or Tay family. It was never anybody there supporting Chef. And I found that very odd that Chef never had anybody there to support her. And I'm still wondering in the back of my mind, why in the world is Boss Lady not coming to her wedding? So you have her daughter. I understand why her daughter is not coming to the wedding. We'll talk about that in a bit. But Boss Lady, she never comes to any of your celebrations with this lady, and she's not coming to the wedding. That's like your right hand. That's kind of that's a little bit. Hello, Steph and her food. You change your name, Steph and the kids gaming. Hello, Miss Ruby. Hey, Auntie, how are you? Hello, Auntie Florida Red. Oh, Miss Carol says I seen the picture of them kissing in the shade room. Yeah, Miss Carol, you be in the shade room. Miss Janet says definitely not that serious to be digging people information up, just like the bloggers say that she's been arrested. Oh, and so many different occasions, but no picture. People go too deep for information. Yeah, I'm not digging for people arrest records. I did see that listed, but I did notice that Tay does have quite a few aliases when I did Google her, because she was mentioned in the group under another name. So I Googled the name, and it did take me to a modeling agency, and it was definitely Tay. And Tay was definitely mentioned under 3 different aliases that I seen, and one was Costa, Costa. One was Mackinnis, Mcinnis, and one was on I don't even know how to pronounce, Ascemon, the one she goes by on Facebook. So when you Google Tay, those 3 last names do pop up. So even when you're not searching for anything deeply, when you Google her, those she does pop up under those 3 different names. Miss Elaine says, yes, I saw those pics. They look like real comfortable together with those pics. Yes, they did. Hello, Deborah Lee. How are you? Hello, Miss Nicole. Hello, Harmony20. Miss Jamila said, it's all sad. Chef and Maybay are sad. Treats all of them just to think people are watching them and they're getting paid. And Tay was brought by her friend Kim to meet Chef. I felt it was all a setup. I'm with you, Jamila. I'm with you. In some type of way to get her page, up there. I don't know. Hey, Mika baby. Mika says, just left. DJ had to come support my twin name before I fell asleep. I appreciate you. Hello, Small Talk with Lakeisha said, hey, Mika in chat. Miss Carol said, they are messy from the start. Miss Jenna says, you can't really believe the bloggers. They putting out false information for views. And not only bloggers, regular people like us just go in there and post as well. So, you never know what they getting this, this information from. Miss Gina says T don't have relationship with her mom, and that's something else. Miss Gina, thank you for bringing that to my attention, because that's something else I thought was very strange when she was talking about Chef Carmen having access to her home, and her knowing Chef Carmen's social security number and her gate code and her house code and all of this, but yet she said her mom didn't even know where she lived. And I thought that was the strangest thing. Like, why? Your mom don't know where you live, but you and Chef Carmen have exchanged all this information within a matter of this short time, but your mom don't even know where you live. That was very weird to me. Okay, Miss Steph. Hello, Dion. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Lynn. Lynn says Chef niece seem to not be certain she's for their aunt. I agree. Hello, Judy. Hello, Miss Tracy Anderson. Jamila says, at that party, she like all the attention on her. She's all about the money. This is a red flag for Chef. Like, protect your money, Chef. Like, why is she's not working no more? Well, supposedly after her contract was over, she was going to take a break for a while, which I can understand because she worked pretty hard 6 days a week during COVID, and she only had one day off, and she did that for quite some time. So I can understand her taking some time off for a second, to gather herself, because everybody needs and deserves a vacation. So I understand that, but I also I didn't understand how quickly Chef began to change in that shorter period of time. Chef started picking up some of her mannerisms, addressing people by sweetheart, and anytime you said anything slightly about your feelings or how you felt about Tay was deleting you from Chef page. Chef lost a lot of supporters behind this relationship because people felt like they couldn't express how they felt to Chef, without being blocked, or they felt like Chef has changed. And if you watched the live from earlier today, that was said plenty of times throughout the live that Chef has changed. It has been said plenty of times throughout their relationship that Chef has changed. And I've seen some changes in Chef as well. Chef has spent a lot of time now partying and flying back and forth to Houston. She's in the club a lot. She's want to be laid up under Tay. And even with Tay's, like, she's still grinding. Even with Chef in Houston, Tay was still grinding, but Chef was just totally focused on Tay. Like, that was her main focus. We didn't even see her going out feed the homeless like she was anymore. Her main focus seemed to be on Tay. So we're going to go into I did not catch the first live that started this all before they deleted it. I did not catch that live. Oh, and before we start that, so it's a website called Jacksonville.com. And it has this article, I do. This is the article that I'm going to read to you all. And it tells us about the young lady, Tanasia Acosta, who is allegedly Tay. And she has a website as well, and she states that she's a model. And on the website where she's modeling, she's bald on that website. And this is the love story of how she met this man at this store, and she had to have this man. So as a model, Tanasia Coasley, long ago developed a keen eye for not only beauty but style. So when Mr. Mobley walked into a St. John's Town Center clothing store where she was moonlighting in December 2007, Tanasia liked what she had saw. He was absolutely all that, said Tanasia, now 35, a customer service representative at GEA. Tanasia helped Mr. Mosley find gifts for the women on his list, his mother, sisters, and aunts. And in the process, the two shared their life stories. They talked about their children, their former marriages, their jobs, where they're gone to school, everything. 90 minutes later, as the store was about to close, Mr. Mosley headed home, but not before Tanasia had walked him had talked him into registering for the store's reward club. I had to give her my phone number in order to sign up, laughed Mr. Mosley, 38, operations manager. And he was a graduate of Sandalwood High School. Later that night, since she now had his phone number, Tanasia, hold on, this skipped, gave him a quick call. I just told him that I enjoyed talking with him and I wanted him to have my phone number, she said. 2 days later on Christmas night, Tanasia and Mr. Mobley went out for drinks, chaperoned by Tanasia's mother, who was visiting from Los Angeles. I was very impressed with him, Felicia McInnes said. So that's her mom's last name, the McInnes last name. He was so cool and collected, and when I shook his hand, he had the softest hands I had ever felt. And so I nicknamed him Mr. Soft Hands. The nickname stuck. Mr. Mosley, aka Mr. Soft Hands, proposed 2 years later while picnicking with Tanasia in a park. The two decided on a destination wedding in Savannah, Georgia, at the Avia Hotel Boutique and Hotel downtown. They said I do on October the 10th on the hotel rooftop under a willow branch arbor decorated with violet orchids. So I'm not going to read the rest of the story and bore you all, but it's on a website called www.jacksonville.com. And so this tells you about one of Tay's weddings. And in addition, another thing that made me sigh, Tay, was a post that I saw. Let me find it. And it says, and this was written in 2021 on June. Hey, says Robin. It says, is there a 100% disabled veteran that wants to get married to a future graduate nurse? And her hashtags are, I'm the student, asking for myself, school is expensive, but she have pain, capitalized and expensive. Sugar daddy, no sugar. Is there a bad heart in the house tonight? Dear future husband, hey big head, Zaddy, hey boo, I love you. Put it in on it. Should have took that offer years ago. And this was a post that she made just last year. Now, granted, I understand she probably made the post to be a joke. But joking about finding a disabled veteran to be a sugar daddy to you is not funny to me, especially when you're in the nursing field. But that's another thing that made me go, something in the milk ain't clean with this one here. But anyway, So, like I stated before, I didn't see the first live between Carmen and her daughter. That one was quickly deleted, but I did catch the daughter's live before it was deleted. So, the daughter says that she walked off of the job after an argument they had, and she planned on returning the following day. So she walked off and planned on cooling off until the following day. And she says Chef sent her a message basically telling her she was fired as her personal assistant. So she said they had a heated argument. She walked off because things had got a little bit too heated. She didn't want it to go any further. So she left the scene to let it die down. She was planning on coming back talking to her mom the next day. But in that time, her mom had sent her a text message stating to her, basically telling her that she was fired and that she needs, because she told her that she was need to look for her another personal assistant. So before we go any further, I'll read some more comments. Hello, Faye. Says, greeting cousins, hope all is well with you and yours. Cousin, did you see the Q&A Chef and Tay did? Chef did say she was going to reach out to her daughter. Much love. Yes, I did, and I do have that in my notes. I did see that, Miss Faye. Miss Jenna says, okay, I believe what you say. I just didn't go looking. It's just the other bloggers I know, they keep up so much stuff. But I heard it from you, Tay. I guess she wants to be the innocent lady. I just saw what I saw. You know, I'm not going to make anything up. I'm only going to tell y'all what I saw with my own eyes, heard with my own ears. And that's why I write stuff down and take screenshots of stuff. And if I don't know, I'm going to tell y'all. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. I'm going to say allegedly, or I heard in the streets. So, Miss Thomasina said, woo, child. Miss Carol, I don't know what a shade room is. Hello, Ricky says, do y'all think Chef is sick? Hello, Andrea. I don't think so. I just think Chef lost a lot of weight because she's not comfortable in eating with her dentures. And so I just think that's why she lost a lot of weight. She also expressed that she has been suffering from depression. And so that may be the look of sadness or the change in her facial expression that you may be acknowledging. So I don't think that she's sick. But that may be what you're witnessing. Hello, Miss Sharon. Hello, Miss Virginia. Hello, Miss SK. But you hear, baby, Miss Mika. Mika said, Chef really have changed some. Love will blind you. I'll hate to see Chef get her heart broken. Something keep telling me that her fiance is a fraud and she just keep riding the wave for clout. I'm with you, Mika Mika. I'm definitely with you. And, you know, as far as her daughter is concerned, you know, although, you know, your parents definitely need love. I'm not ever would say that your mom or your dad don't need love. But a lot of times, especially as children, your children are going to be very protective of their parent. So they're going to definitely be a hawk over the person that their mother or their father is dating. So they're going to definitely see a lot of things that you turned a blind eye to because the fact that you are in love or in lust with this individual. So they, you know, on the outside looking in. So we're going to see things that you probably just choose to look over or look past because you're in love or in lust with this individual. I don't think her daughter is out to hurt her or don't want to see her happy because her daughter has gotten along with other ladies that Chef has dated. So I think it's something strong that her daughter feels or have seen, just like we have, about Tay, that she doesn't like. And her mother, she's trying to bring it to her mother attention, but her mother is so blinded by love or lust that she refuses to recognize what her daughter is trying to get her to see. And so it's probably frustrating the daughter because her mother don't want to see what she is trying to put in front of her. And I really don't, it's not the fact that I don't think her daughter don't want her to be happy. It's just I don't think that her daughter thinks that that's the person that's for her mom. And I'm just assuming, I can't think for her daughter, but usually that's somewhere along the lines of what it is they don't feel like that individual is right for their parent. And especially being the only child, that person is going to be very territorial of their parent and make sure, especially because you have suffered such loss before, that you're going to be protected at all costs. So they're going to be very vigilant over your relationships to make sure your heart is protected. And I think that's where her daughter is coming from. Hello, Miss Yvette. Hello, Booty Tiger Baby. Ricky says she a pimp. Miss Thomasina says suspicious. Small talk of Keisha says that's a disgrace. Miss Annette says, in my opinion, that was a very distasteful post from Tay. Yeah, me too. Me too. Care Bear says, hey Mika and chat a little late but listening. I appreciate you for being here. Miss Jamila says, Tay is not feeling Chef and her daughter knows she's not right. Chef daughter is in charge of her money and Tay knows that. I'm with you, Miss Jamila. Miss Tammy, hey Miss Tammy, hey Miss Latanya says, what was the disagreement Carmen and her daughter had to that led her to walk out? I'm not sure. I didn't see that, Miss Tammy. Stephen Hard Food says, Chef is very heartbroken, but if she is making a mistake, it's hers to make. I hope her and her daughter work it out. I agree that it's definitely hers to make, but it's definitely hard for a child to sit back and watch your mother or your father make that mistake, because when the dust falls, that child will have to be there to clean up the pieces. And I'm pretty sure her daughter has been always the one there to help her mother pick up those pieces in the many failed relationships that her mother has had previously. And I think a lot of them, or some of them, have moved fairly quickly. And so her daughter is just trying to protect her mom's heart if she can, just like I would do for my mom. If I saw my mom, somebody I felt doing my mom X, Y, and Z, I'm going to bring it to my mom's attention until I feel like my mom gonna get it. And if it's worth anything, then she'll listen. Not saying that she's gonna have to break up with the person. At least take a step back and slow things down and take it a little slower, and just get to know the person a little bit more than 90-60 days. And just make sure you're making the right decision before you actually take that final step to marriage. Ms. Deborah says, only 2 likes and 246 watching. Please hit the like button. Ms. Jenna says, hit the like button. Ms. Lakeisha says, Chef mentioned that she is depressed. Yes, she did. Ms. Mika says, lack of eating has her looking unhealthy. Yes. SK says, I'm going to watch from the beginning. Thank you so much. Miss Tammy says, yes, I think that's exactly why she lost weight, her teeth, and depression. Yes. I think so too. Ricky says, yeah, Tate is full of it. Did you see how her chef was when she was explaining about her daughter last night? And Tate was like, you have on $2,000 worth of drip. Like, why is she even talking like about that? I didn't see Ricky, but that's crazy. And for her to be that age and so materialistic is just, it's really baffling to me at 47 to be so materialistic still. It goes to show that she lacked some things, in my opinion, growing up. So I think the both of them can very much so use some counseling, definitely before they take that final step into getting married and to marrying one another, both separately and together before they marry one another. Definitely they could benefit from it. Um, I just pray all the best for Chef. Me too. Hello, Trick Mama. Miss Tammy said, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I've never had a good feeling in my spirit about Tay. Hold on. And still don't. Me either, Miss Tammy. I mean, you're titled to how you feel. Me either. So then Ashley says, she says, out of respect for her mom and her relationship, she refuses to say Tay name. She did not say Tay name the whole life. She refused to say it. She said that she had chose to keep her mouth closed, but there has been a lot of tension behind the scenes. Child, I got my fan on. She said there have been a lot of tension behind the scenes. So she said for, a long time, she's been feeling some type of way. And, for the respect of her mom's relationship, she's held it together. And she's been getting inboxes from people. And all she has been replying back is she appreciate your concern. But she says she's definitely been seeing what some of the other people have been seeing, and she feel with some of the people that has been. She shares some of the same feelings that some of the supporters feel that inbox her, but she's not going to, go back and forth with them out of the respect for her mother and her relationship. But she said that it's been very intense behind the scenes. So she said, it seems like ever since Tay has come around, her mom has not been able to her mom has not been able to get along, and it just happened to come to a head yesterday. So she said ever since Tay came into the picture, they've been butting heads ever since, and yesterday was the straw that broke the camel back. And she said, but she's not going to blame Tay because her mother should be able to control herself and the relationship that they have between one another. So she is not going to blame Tay for the dysfunction that they have between one another. But ever since Tay stepped into the picture, there has been confusion and a breakdown between her and her mother. She says, so the relationship has become toxic within the past month or two. So she said it went from having just some tensions to being toxic, to she is glad that what happened between them actually happened, because she really didn't even know what to do anymore, and the situation just became toxic. So she is glad that they have cut ties with each other because it was just too much for her. So Chef Carmen comes live, and she's standing on the rooftop, and they worrying about lighting. Is the lighting good? Is the lighting good behind me? Yeah, you got the city. It's the city lit up behind you, Chef Carmen. Like, I'm talk to him, I'm talk to him. And Tay like, let me see. Let me see what it look like. Yeah, come over here and see. Y'all, I'm here. I just want everybody to know I ain't going nowhere. I'm here in the background. Ski. I'm back here. I gotta make my presence known. I know this live ain't about me, but I'm still back here. How I look? How I look? All right, y'all. All right, y'all. She disappointed me as a mother. She disappointed me. Your kids can break you down. They can. I'm like, why have this conversation right now? Why not calm down, cool off? Why does it have to be this tit for tat type of thing? Why do you feel like you have to come and address your child, and you see that she was over there shaking? You can tell she's been over there crying all day, and you just have to come back and have your rebuttal. You just gotta do it. You not even at home, but you just got to come back and say something, and Tay got to be, just let everybody know that she's here and she got something to say too, just in case you need her as backup. Like, this is just way too much. This is just way too much. But she says, your kids can take you and rip you straight apart. She has to grab herself and her fiance and weather the storm. Then she goes on to say, people are calling, threatening Tay, threatening to shoot her, unalive her. What else she say? Disrespecting her. All over her daughter's life. But okay. She said her daughter disrespected her. Her daughter never once disrespected her on that live. Her daughter refused to answer a lot of those questions on that live. Her daughter said a lot without saying a lot on that live. Her daughter showed her mom the utmost respect on that live, and also showed Tay the utmost respect on that live. Never once did her daughter disrespect her mother on that live, and she said she wouldn't disrespect her mother on that live, and she also said how much she loves her mother. So, in my opinion, this was just something in order for her to make Tay feel good about the situation, because supposedly now everybody is threatening Tay and making Tay feel some way. So this was just something to me to make Tay feel good. This had nothing to do with Ashley, in my opinion. This was all for Tay. It wasn't for her daughter. It wasn't about what her daughter did, because her daughter lie wasn't distasteful, nor was it disrespectful. So that was the overplay for the underlay, in my opinion. It had nothing to do with Ashley in her life. So she says, my daughter walked off the job. She walked off the job. What y'all want me to do? What happened when you walk off the job? I'm like, but we saw the text messages. Karina offered for y'all to come over and talk about it. You said you was about to block your daughter. You was done with it. You were about to block her. You was done with her foolishness. She need to learn to respect you. Which was crazy to me. But anyway, then we move on to today's live, where she say, I got some explaining to do, y'all. I got some explaining to do. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to talk to y'all. I'm going to answer some of y'all questions. But I'm going to get mad while I answer some of y'all questions. So don't ask the wrong ones, because I'm only going to answer some of them. Then I'm going to pop off in the middle of some of them. But ask me what y'all want to ask me. So she said, she is riding with Tay to the wheels fall off on 22s. She ain't leaving Tay. She don't care what nobody say. She ain't going nowhere. Tay ain't going nowhere. And she said when the wheels fall off, she gonna call Bucky and he gonna pick them up. So for all y'all who thought Tay was going somewhere, Tay, Tanaja, Costa, McInnes, Brown, Carver, Shannon, McDuffie, Santana. I'm just playing, y'all. But whatever her last name is, she ain't going nowhere. Y'all can get out of her inbox. Stop bringing up her exes. Y'all hurting her, the exes. Yeah. Y'all really ain't hurting the exes. Y'all comparing the exes and everybody saying alone you look better than Tay, but y'all ain't hurting Alonia at all. But go ahead. Then she said she had a long, lengthy conversation with Ashley's husband, but she haven't talked to Ashley yet. I don't understand why these people feel the need to come and dress us before they go talk to their children. Why do you feel like you need to go and prove yourself to a bunch of strangers before you get your relation right with your child, with your children, with your kids that you keep telling us that you gave life to, that you brought into this world, that you would do anything for, that you done did X, Y, Z for? Well, why the hell are you here explaining yourself instead of calling your child and explaining yourself to your child and try to come to a mutual agreement? And if there can't be one, to come to a peaceful departure. But it's more important for y'all to come up here and make $1 and run the story up than it is for y'all to call your child and resolve the issue with your child. But then the moment somebody's opinion, you don't like it, it's none of nobody's business. But you brought it here and made it our business. Because you didn't take it where it should have been taken, and that was to your baby girl. And you should take it a little slower with this lady. Because remember, you thought the other ladies kissed your soul too. So is your daughter and your granddaughter worth losing if this relationship doesn't seem to work out with you and Tay? God forbid that it doesn't work out, because I want it to work out, because that ain't got nothing to do with me. But if this relationship doesn't work out like the ones before this one, are you going to be okay with not having your granddaughter and your daughter in your life? So make sure you are 100% okay with the decisions you are making swiftly, because they may be the decisions you have to live with for the rest of your life. So the same child you want to keep convincing us that you birthed and you would do anything for, you should take some time and think about how important that relationship is with that child and your grandchild. I'm not saying give your girl up, but try to work it out where all of y'all have a mutual understanding. But don't be so quick to throw the relationship away with your child and your grandchild. Because relationships fail too. And your daughter gonna be the one there that you're going to need to pick up those pieces because that's the closest person to you. So why her and Boss Lady are deciding not to come to your services for whatever reasons that they have, and all the people that are getting pushed out of your life ever since Tay came along, be sure that those relationships are worth losing just in case this relationship doesn't work out. Be okay with the decision that you are making, with the relationships that you are breaking. So she says again, people are threatened to shoot, unalive. They've been prank calling Tay all night. And Tay says, somebody in the comments says, they don't really think that Tay loved Chef as much as Chef loved Tay. And Tay said, well, I wouldn't be around getting prank called and threatened if I really if I really didn't love her. I really wouldn't be sitting here with her without her teeth if I really didn't love her. And I'm thinking, I done seen people sit in marriages for years for their own benefit. That doesn't mean anything because you sit next to somebody. And if you loved her so much, when she told you that she was insecure about her dentures, you proceeded to say that you would yank those things out of her mouth on live. And she was so embarrassed that she buried her head in your chest. And you continued on talking about how you would yank her teeth out of her mouth. And then Carmen tells us today how you make jokes about gumming her and her gumming you and all of this, knowing that she is insecure about her teeth. The joke is only funny when both of you are laughing, but when it's causing pain to one and only you laughing, that's not a joke. The joke is on her. The joke is at her expense. So it's hard for me to believe that you love her as much as you say she do if she's already suffering through depression because of that situation. And you keep poking and picking at that same situation. Miss Annette says, Ashley never disrespected Chef. She just a daughter who's concerned for her mother well-being. I agree. I'm going down to the bottom, y'all. Hello, Justice React. Everybody, welcome in Justice React. Lynn says, okay, Jamila says, she needs to make things right with her daughter. It's sad they go to social media with BS and get paid, then make it right with your seed. Just sad. Tay won't be around long. Honey. And then I'm like, why don't you promote your daughter page? I never seen her promote her daughter's page, but she's been promoting Tay's page since Tay got with her. She even has promoted Tay's son since when at Tay's birthday party, she was promoting her son heavy. But I haven't seen her promoting her daughter. Why is that? Miss Lawanda says, Chef is a sucker for love and her daughter knows it, and she's concerned about her mom. Like her post said, she's observed things that don't sit well with her. I agree with you, Miss Lawanda. I didn't see her post. Hello, Miss Janika. Miss Dawn, hello, Miss Dawn. Miss Dawn says, why is her daughter keeping the granddaughter from her? Chef really loves and takes really good care of her grandbaby, because she said her granddaughter is getting older in age, and she's very observant, and they are Jehovah's Witnesses, and she doesn't agree with the relationship that her mom and Tay has. And so she rather her daughter not be around that situation, because her daughter is starting to get older and notice a lot of more things. And so I guess because of their religion, she wants to keep her daughter away from it, even though she still wants her granddaughter in her life. They were still going to, Chef was still going to be able to pick the granddaughter up and do, certain things with her, just not spend as much time, I guess, at the house around Tay with her. But then I think Chef said something to the fact today that that's over now. I guess now that they're not talking. Ricky says, ain't nothing wrong with the little tricky, but Chef willing to give this woman she don't don't even know everything she worked hard for, just in fool and love. He said it's a little tricky. Hello, Miss Addie. Hello, Judy. Hello, Miss Connie. Says like she did before when Stephanie walked off and left her dry and heartbroken. Ashley had to pick up the pieces for her. Absolutely. Miss Addie says, hey, you gonna learn today. How are you? I'm just tuning in. I hit the like button on the way in, as I always enjoy your content. And much love, sweetie. I am very well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you're well as well. Hello, Miss Angel. Miss Angel said if that check is big enough, she would. Hello, Miss Shirley. Ricky said she around that money. Miss Elaine said, love is not the reason she is around, in my opinion. Not mine either, Miss Elaine. Miss Marilyn says, damn, excuse me, cousins, Tay should stand up or sit down, show more knowing the world loves Chef. Sad, yeah. I agree. Hello, Miss Cassie says, and I agree with the daughter stance, because while I don't judge people, I want to protect my child stuff we don't agree with. Yeah, that's her baby, so she's entitled to protect her daughter from that. If she don't want her daughter around that type of relationship, that's her decision. Miss Carol said they are show was kissing without the tooth. Honey. Mr. Wanda says, right, I haven't seen her promoting her daughter page at all, but I was heavy on promoting of Tay's page, shaking my head, yes. All right, y'all. So she says Kim and Tay were together, but that was back in 2004, 2005. But she's not sure of the years. Now, when everybody was asking Tay, has she ever been in a same-sex relationship, Tay refused to ever answer that question. Like, that was a question Tay never answered. Well, the pictures have surfaced, and it was with Chef Carmen's friend. Chef claims to know all about Tay's past, all of her alleged assault with a deadly weapon, to forgery, to whatever else they had posted. Yeah, it was a lot of charges listed. So go to the blogger shade room and you will see all that information posted in there. It is under one of Tay's aliases. So whether it's real documentation or not, I have no idea. That's why I said alleged, because there is no picture connected to the information. Although the person who did post it sent the screenshots to Karina, there's no picture next to the to the charges. And I am not that invested to go research the charges on my own. I don't care. I really don't care. Um, Again, because Ashley is Jehovah Witness, she or her daughter would not be attending the wedding. That was always the plan. She never had plans on attending the wedding because of her religion. She is against her and her mom and Tay's relationship because of her religion. So that was her excuse. Not her excuse. I'm sorry. Her reason for not going to her mom's wedding. I'm pretty sure amongst other things why she wasn't going. She says, I told y'all, she said Tay has touched her soul. And then she turns around and she said her daughter crushed her soul on her live. But her live was very respectful. Her live had no disrespect at all. Her daughter live is also posted on in the blogger shade room as well. If you all have not seen the live, it is posted in there. Hey, Miss Sharita, everybody, please welcome in Miss Rita. So that live from the daughter is also posted in the blogger shade room. So if you haven't seen that, it's posted in there as well. And then Carmen went on to brag on how she basically built her daughter's brand. You know, she is going to continue to help her daughter. Her daughter, you know, she's the reason why her daughter became so busy. And her daughter said she was going to need an assistant. And she's the reason why her daughter was going to need her own assistant. And she is that reason because she is the reasoning behind the I Got You barbecue the sauces. And her daughter in addition wants to start her own skincare and natural line or whatever. So of course Chef Carmen was trying to take credit for that, to try to deflect, in my opinion, away from the situation. And she said, okay, I told y'all about that. But last but not least, what do y'all think about them charging $24.99? Now, I seen one of the cousins mention it earlier. Hello, Katrina, in one of the comments. I didn't want to mention it because I had it in my notes. What do y'all think about them charging $24.99 for their engagement video, or to be invited into their engagement live, or whatever the case may be? Hello, Miss Yolanda. I said, the nerve of these people. Now, as much as people watch you and bring you revenue by watching you, as much stars as people drop to you, as much as people give you donations by Cash App, and people been supporting you for years, you are going to charge them to watch y'all do what y'all been doing, partying and drink. There's gonna be another one of those parties y'all just had the other day, but only y'all gonna be dressed up. So you want me to pay you $24.99 to watch you party? You gonna throw this big elaborate party and want to pay for it at my expense? You want me to pay for it? Have fun. Have fun. I wish I would. Then she acting like they about to have a smackdown up in there, like that's WWE, and we about to get some raw cut entertainment up in there. Hello, Miss Beverly. Ain't nobody about to pay you no damn $24.99 to watch y'all do the same shit y'all do every Saturday night. Hello, Miss Victoria. That just made me mad. And anybody who bad, y'all gonna tick me off. Excuse me. Right, Miss Angel. I'm with you. She a rude itch. I'm with you. Miss Elaine say, I don't know what the name is, but says, "Come on, let's sharpen up a little bit. She is too blindly in love." Miss Marilyn said, "Okay, I read that." Miss Tammy says, "Exactly. Your child is more important than a new relationship. I feel like Tay has Carmen nose wide open. That means nothing about her teeth. Tay should be more concerned about Carmen and child, right?" Um, Ricky said, "She say teeth don't matter." Yeah, that's what she said. Miss Green says she's not there for love. She's there for love of money, and Chef gonna end up hurt. Miss Marilyn says, "Feeling as all damn gold digger at its worst." Me too. Me too. Care Bear said, "What was the point of Rico being on her lap?" Right, and then she tried to coerce Rico. Look, she tried to coerce him. Like she bet Tay is awesome, is it? She like, dang, is Rico gonna be? Rico looked uncomfortable as heck. Like, why you put me on spot like that? I just came in here to do what I had to do. I didn't come in here to talk to these people. Miss Jamila says, on that live, Chef said when Ashley met Tay, she felt something different and she wasn't feeling her. Chef needs to watch who she thinks she loves. Something in the buttermilk ain't clean at all, Miss Jamila. Hey, Miss Judy says, I didn't even know her daughter had a page. See what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Beverly. Miss Casey said, "Hey, Mika and chat, y'all. I didn't even know her daughter had a page. I went down Chef page and saw no shouts out. A lot of people didn't know her daughter had a page, baby." Miss Casey said, "And I agree with the daughter's stand." Okay, I read that. Me go down some. Ricky said, "I'm so glad you're speaking on this because people need to talk about people like this." I agree. LaWanda says, "Smooth criminal." Dun, 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 dun. Miss Beverly said she didn't look too happy on that engagement photo. She probably not. She probably not. Miss K said, "Cousin, your face is cracking me up." Oh, she a criminal, allegedly. Miss Lynn said, "Where's the blogger shade room?" It's on Facebook. Miss Rita Reed said, we hey aunties and cousins." Miss Faye said she better protect her brand. She don't want to lose everything all over again. And a lot of people were saying that, Miss Faye, in the comments, like, you are ruining your brand and you are letting Tay ruin your brand. Did I speak to you, Miss Katrina? I don't remember, but hey, baby, if I didn't. Miss Elaine said, "Charging people for that event is so cheap and tacky." I agree. Miss Thomasina said, "Hilarious. I would never." Booty Tiger said, "Not that serious to me at all." Hello, Miss Annette said, "Hey, Rita. Ricky says, it's all Tay behind all this, the mastermind." Somebody else said that too, Ricky. Somebody else said this is all Tay. And somebody said, like, since she been with Tay, everything has been about money. Like, charge for this. And if you want to do this, then this has to cost. Like, somebody else said that, baby. Veronica says, just saying hello. I just got in. We'll watch the replay. Thank you, Miss Veronica. Miss Mary Ken says, not. Miss Connie says, yes, she sure did when the barbecue sauce first came out. Yes, Miss Addie said, hey, Sharita, much love, sweet. Hey, Miss Understood says, hey, Mika and chat, because of Ash religion, her mom should stay lonely, even if Tay isn't the one. Did anyone suggest all Chef Carmen exes wasn't the right ones? Chef can be a mess herself, too, in my opinion. That's right. That's right. Hey, sis. No, she definitely, I said that earlier, misunderstood. She definitely has a right to be happy. But her daughter has gotten along with some of the other exes. She just said it's things that she have saw about Tay that I guess she don't like. Or that she picked on about her that she wasn't feeling. Miss Deb said, Treese ruined her brand for me and Tay is just an add-on. Miss Angela said, hello, everyone. Miss Robin is speaking to Miss Mel. But that's all from me, cousins. Miss Veronica says, hold on, let me read Miss Veronica comment. Says Chef need to sit her old ass down somewhere. Well, that's all for me, cousins. I will try my best to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is the viewing. So I ask for y'all to pray for our strength. The viewing is tomorrow and the funeral is on Saturday. Um, Today, Pastor Capers, am I right, Ma? Pastor Capers of Marion, South Carolina, was laid to rest in Charleston, South Carolina. So we want to give our condolences to him and his family and the Bethlehem Baptist Church in Marion, South Carolina. So y'all pray for our strength tomorrow and Saturday. I'm going to probably come on tomorrow because I'm going to want to get my mind off of it. I've never been to a child's funeral. I don't do well at funerals at all. My anxiety be through the roof already. So I've never been to a child's funeral, so I'm not prepared for this at all. So I'll probably be on tomorrow just so I could be with y'all and we could laugh about something. I probably watch treats for y'all so I can give y'all some goofy stuff or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll probably be with y'all tomorrow so we can give each other comfort. But I love you, cousins, from the bottom of my heart. I thank you all for being here with me. I thank you all for y'all love and y'all support. Thank you, Miss Justice React. Thank you for Miss Rita for coming in. Thank you, my mods. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Good night, cousins. I'll see y'all later.